Hi, thanks for clicking on my blog. This is Larry Baker, a certified level 2 sommelier and senior wine and spirit specialist at ABC Fine Wines and Spirits in Florida. For those observing the holiday, to all my Jewish friends and family members out there, Lashana Tova and Happy New Year. I hope it's full of sweetness and happiness coming up here. And this is a great way to start the new year. I'm calling this episode The Baker's Dozen, because a lot of people come to our wine shop. They have wine fridges, they have wine shelves, and they want to refill that. But they buy one or two bottles in the outer skirts of ABC Fine Wines or the perimeter of the store where Cabernet Sauvignon, American, Merlot, the grapes that they know, and they buy a couple of $25, $30 bottles, which is okay, but there are people who are drinking wine, they want a whole month's supply, a good variation, and they miss the other areas because they're not familiar with France wines or the grapes they use in Italy, or that's where the value is, where you can buy $10, $13, $12 bottles of wine that drink like 25 in your flavor profile and have a good variation. So I'm going to demonstrate. First thing, ask your wine and spirit specialist, get you an empty box. There, it's good balance, and put it in the wagon because obviously I can't hold the box. But as we go down here on the edge of the aisle that most people don't even make it, it's an afterthought if they're shopping near the vodka section where we have our white wines. I always want, if I like Chardonnay, I only like to buy the home of Chardonnay, which is Burgundy France. All of these wines, if they're white in color and they're from Burgundy France, they're going to be Chardonnay. So I look for something affordable compared to an American Chardonnay. And I buy something from Macon Chantray, which is a white Burgundy, 100% Chardonnay, and very minimal oak, if any at all, and very crisp and clean, and the taste of Chardonnay. So that's going in my bucket list. This is my bucket list, or my bucket list. Baker's Dozen. Why do I call it Baker's Dozen? Because our ABC Fine Wines and Spirits discount at all of our stores is that you spend $100 on wine, 750 milliliter or 1.5 liter, and you will get $10 off every $100 increment that you spend, and up to $1,000 spent, which means a maximum of $100 discount. Prices that are a lot of national brand names that end in an 8. If it says $140.98 or $8.98, that's excluded. Any 8 is excluded from this discount. So basically, the Baker's Dozen, I'm going to get a dozen bottles, but I'm only going to pay for 11, and one $10 bottle is going to be on the house. And south of France for white wines. Love this area, the Côte de Gascogne. The Côte de Gascogne. This is Domaine de Joie. The Côte de Gascogne is in the Pyrenees Mountains in the south of France, and they're known for grapes like Colombard, Ugni Blanc. See, this is Chinese to most people, or another language. Grossman Sang, and Sauvignon Blanc. There's one that you know, but what a refreshing, light, crisp wine. $7.99. I might buy two of these. Two of these in the box in the Baker's Dozen. We come around to Provence section, which is of course going to be known for their rosés, and it's kind of boring for me, so I'm going to go. Oh, my photographer is learning how to twist and turn. Jennifer's doing a great job. By the way, name tag update. Got the new name tag, and I didn't put it in the wash. There it is. Says Brooklyn, New York. I'm very excited about that. I will not wash it. I promise. Can't do that every week. Take the badge off before you want. I love this rosé, Italian rosé, and I love this lady, Giovanna Tantini. Makes in the town of Bardolino a Chiaretto, which is a blend. Makes a red version. The main grape in there is Corvina. Just got 90 points by Wine Enthusiast magazine on a 2016 vintage, and it's absolutely refreshing, dry, crisp, but with a little bit more cherry flavor because of the Corvina in there. $13.99 goes into the bakery. Always want to have a rosé in here. Let's go scoot around. We'll go around this way. The aisles that everybody missed. Hi, I'm here. We're going to, we got Spain. A lot of value in Spain. Most people know Rioja. These are regions, Ribera del Duero, but the main grape they know is Tempranillo. Tempranillo has over over 237, I believe it is, synonyms between Portugal. In Portugal, they call it Tinto Roriz. They call it in Alentejo, Portugal. They call it Aragonés. There's a million names. When the wine comes from Ribera del Duero, which a lot of people who drink Spanish wine know, they call it Tinto Fino. But when it comes from Toro, which is one of my favorite regions for value and flavor of the Tempranillo, they call it Tinta de Toro, but it's Tempranillo, just from a different region, and $9.99. Can't go wrong with that. Going in the bucket. In the bucket list. Anything else from Spain that is a good value? You know, it might even take care of here. My good friend, one of the best Spanish wine importers I know, from the Jorge Adonis collection. I've been on a sailboat in Massachusetts. Don't you like how I name drop? And the grape is Monastrell, which is Mourvedre. When it comes from the Jumilla region, which is a famous Spanish wine called Juan Gil, that I know, shout out to Evan Kay, who used to work with ABC. He loves Juan Gil with his smoked brisket. This is a baby Juan Gil for $8.99. Same winery. It's delicious, lush fruit, $8.99, going into the baker's dozen. We are coming around the bend. Cool wine I'm going to throw into the wagon here. My good friend Gregory Perucci, dropping names again. The Popa Primitivo in Manduria, Italy, makes a few wines under the name Paint the Town Red. This is his Rosso. It's mostly Primitivo with a little bit of Cabernet Sauvignon. $8.99. What a delicious wine. It's all estate bottled fruit from the Fellini. Is it Fellini or Fellini? I don't know. Gregory changed it. It used to be Ricimi. Everything ends like Fellini, Ricimi, Fettuccini. I don't know what it is, but it is a great wine. Gregory Perucci, great wine. Paint the Town Red. It also comes in a Primitivo and a Montepulciano di Abruzzo, all in the same price point of $8.99, $9.99 a bottle. Here we go. Going in the wagon there. I see a bottle over here now in an American Pinot Noir. We cross merchandise. So I like this bottle. It says Pinot Noir in American section, but it's called Undone from Valkenburg. Shout out to Julie Swift, another name dropping. She represents the marketing from Valkenburg Winery. Undone is an unoaked Pinot Noir rather, and it tastes like a Beaujolais when you chill it down slightly. Where's it from? It's from Germany, from the Rheinhessen. From the Rheinhessen area of Germany, $9.99. This is Pinot Noir, better than what you're going to buy from an American Pinot Noir, which is blended with 40 other grapes and 41 grams of sugar. This is clean, 100% Pinot Noir, slightly chilled, delicious for $9.99. Go in there. We need some sparkling. We need a bubble. But on the way to sparkling, I'm going to treat myself before we get to it. In my Washington State section, this is my one treat. I got to buy one that's a little over the budget, a splurge wine, I call it. This is a Annette Bergevin and Amber Lane, the Wild Child Merlot from 2011, Wahluke Slope, in those desert conditions at the Stone Tree Vineyard in the southern part of Washington State on the border of Oregon. This ages for 20 months in French oak barrel. Tastes like a Cabernet, espresso and dark cherries and chocolate. $21.99. That's my splurge wine. Let's go down to the sparkling wine aisle. My photographer will pass. Right this way, photographer lady. And there's a lot of options. I can go, we've talked about Franciacorta, not the price point Prosecco, but I'm really getting back into Cava, and especially with mimosas. This is my favorite. It is Dominio de la Peseta. It comes from the Pinedas region, where all Cavas come from, in Spain, made with Macabeo, Parellada, Xarel·lo, and makes the best mimosa, but also a great bubbled for $9.99. This is my free bottle because I'm going to get money off of there when I buy. So, what else? I got to hold for two wines. What am I missing? You know, I haven't done anything here from South Africa. South Africa. Some people give a bad name to Pinotage, which is a hybrid grape, where they crossbred Cinsault, Cinsault, with Pinot Noir for the grape Pinotage. It's a hybrid grape. like electric and gas, but this is not a blend, a hybrid grape. Some of them can smell a little rubbery. This one does not. The Painted Wolf, the Den from Southern Stars out in Huntington Beach, California, $11.99. Absolutely delicious. Tastes like mulberry. There's none of that rubbery, gaseous smell that a lot of Pinotage have. Pinotage gets a bad rap. This is a solid one for $11.99. Okay, so one more bottle of something quick. You know, what the heck? Maybe one day I'll meet a woman, you know, and we'll have a little Moscato, but we'll have it the right way with some Gorgonzola cheese, really sharp, so the sweetness. This is Plumeria. I got another great selection like Paint the Town Red of Nadia Galati, and $9.99 Moscato on the house. Delicious peaches, apricots. There's a baker's dozen, and that's how you do it. That's how you shop at a wine store. And then we come back and we try 12 different wines once a month, and you're good to go. Average out about $3 a day. Check us out on our website at www.abcfws.com. You'll find a lot of more information about these wines in my baker's dozen. I will list them on the blog underneath this video. You can see all the wines that I purchased in the video, and also follow me on the blog so you have access to my cell phone number, and you can contact me at any time of day with any wine questions, no matter where you are, even Mexico and Canada. So again, Happy New Year to those who are observing. This is the way to shop the areas that people are afraid. Ask your ABC wine specialist for your help and assistance, or ask your retailer wherever you are for assistance. Have a little trust in this is what we do. Until I see you again next time, this is Larry the Wine Guy, and you have yourself a great day.